Welcome back. In this section, we shall demonstrate a typical so-called crimp joint. Joining tubes that have different diameters, such as 1/4 of an inch into 5/16 of an inch, can be achieved quite simply. A common and acceptable join is made by crimping and brazing. The smaller size tube is inserted into the larger for at least 20 to 25 millimeters. Next, using pliers, carefully squeeze the larger tube to close it around the smaller. But do not crimp past the end of the mark. Using the technique previously demonstrated, braze the join and allow a good draw into the crimped area. Care must be taken to ensure that excessive alloy is not applied, as this may run into the smaller tube. This can happen easily if the crimp is made beyond the end of the inner tube. In many cases, you will have to perform a brazing operation directly onto the unit. Here, we must obey some basic safety rules, namely, the system must be open. Water-moistened rag should be used to act as a heat sink, and nitrogen should be blown through the system during the process. On our demonstration unit, a crimped joint is being brazed. We have deliberately left the system open to atmosphere to prevent a build-up of pressure. Nitrogen is being used to purge the tube during the process in order to prevent oxidizing. To illustrate why we use nitrogen, let's look at two typical joints. This one was made without nitrogen. Notice the sooty black deposits, which will tend to flake off when the system operates. In this example, nitrogen was used to purge the system during the brazing process. Notice the clean, deposit-free joint on the inside. When all joints have been attended to, the system can be resealed and evacuated, which we shall cover in a later program. After the break, we'll demonstrate tube bending techniques.